don't know about this. Suggesting apples and oranges could protect you from the monsters seems like pro-fruit propaganda to me. You might as well have a carnivorous Snickers bar as the end-level boss. I never use propaganda! That doesn't promote a viewpoint I don't personally believe in. And I love candy. It's Fruit Rocks for the iPhone! Now, this is a pretty interesting new iOS game from an independent developer over in Italy, and it's basically like a side-scrolling Angry Birds. Your objective is to crush the monsters. You do that by launching, spoiler alert, fruits and rocks. Rocks make sense, but fruit? I guess their anatomy is vulnerable to phytonutrients. What a terrible life they must lead. I don't even want to attack them at this point. You play by touching the fruit, pulling back, and launching, almost identical to the controls in Angry Birds. There are also rocks suspended in the sky, and you launch them by cutting the rope. That sounds familiar too. So in practice, Fruit Rock is an overwhelming amount of launching and swiping and physics. The catch is that the screen is moving forward. And the problem is that the screen is moving forward. So here's the good part about the moving screen. It adds a whole new level to the Angry Birds concept because you have to consider movement when you're aiming. That's cool. But the moving screen makes fruit on the side of the screen worthless because you don't have enough room to pull back and aim. That means your chance to kill the enemies is very brief and you just can't afford to miss. Once an enemy makes it beyond the screen, that's strike one. You have 6 strikes before it's game over, but for me, 16 strikes wouldn't have been enough. This game kind of requires perfection, and that can make it a bit frustrating to play. Of course, difficulty aside, this is a pretty delightful game. It's cute, it's a fun idea in theory. I just wish it were a bit more lenient and a bit easier to play. But if you can handle getting your ass kicked to pro-fruit propaganda, Fruit Rocks isn't a bad slice.